Well, hey everyone, I am Sarah B. NWV, and this is my twin sister T, and you are here with us today at the Pickers table this Tuesday. By the way, Tara, do I have anything in my teeth?
No, do I?
No, I just had an everything bagel.
Oh,
It was everything.
Saturday we went by.
See what I did there?
Saturday I went by Einstein Bagels.
Did you stop?
No, they're closed.
Oh, that's right. Well, we got ours from Panera. You can go in and, ooh, that's better, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't got my new box yet. I would assume it would be here today. So,
but it's not, and that's okay. So we're going to
I want you to know I did today. I got in the shower at 11:15.
Wow, that was fast.
Hair and makeup, and I turned the ringer off on the phone. But Dad'll probably come and knock on the door.
Why?
Well, it's just, Murphy's Law.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah. Well, Tara, I think we should take just a moment and share a watch party with our friends. This is happening on our Facebook pages. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do anyway, is share this as a watch party on my Facebook page. And for those of you that are joining us live, it's so good to have you. And for those of you that are joining on the replay, we're glad to have you as well. If you're watching on YouTube, we hope you'll take a moment just to like our video or give us some feedback, or click that subscribe button and the little bell so you'll be notified when we come on live. So
we love the feedback booth.
We do. Tara and I were featured on the Antiques Roadshow feedback booth. It was awesome. We did a great job.
You did a great job. I was a little nervous. I kind of stumbled a little bit on my porcelain bisque, which, bisque is lacking the porcelain glaze. But anywho, it was so exciting. I was so excited. I should have just oh my gosh.
It was so fun. We did it in one take. And the guy seemed to be really impressed that we did it in one take.
Well, he put his head down and we're like,
yeah, I remember that. I was like, oh God, he's, we're the last ones and he's just had all these horrible people. And yeah, it was not good. But anyway, we turned out really well. It turned out well, I should say. And
I have news. How do you want to dive into this today?
Well, do you have news?
I do. I have some good news and I have some not so good news.
Okay.
Not so good news is I'm still looking for that picture. I cannot comprehend where I could have put that. I've looked in the.
You're freezing up, Tara. We lost you.
Still looking, and I'm going to read. Did I go out?
Yeah, you went out.
Oh, where do I need to?
You're still trying to find this picture.
Yeah, I've looked everywhere. Both garages. I've looked in both spare bedrooms. I've looked in my hutch. I've looked everywhere. I just can't. I'll find it, but
you will. I found the pie bird, but it was little. This face isn't exactly little.
Not that big, but you're right. I should still know where it's at, but it
happens to the best of us.
Anywho, all right. And my good news is this is exciting. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
In some of the packaging from one of the purchases I bought online, little teeny envelope with necklace in it. It has a mark on it. Shall we look at and see what it is?
Yes, let's start there.
All right.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Hey guys, everyone who's joining, so good to have you. Hope you're faring well. This is our kind of getaway and did you see my hair? Look how, my hair is getting long.
Yes, it is. I'm kind of liking mine. It's starting to lay a little bit better, but I broke my glasses. So now I'm wearing these multicolored purple maroon, which, I'm not even a fan of maroon. but I probably bought them at Sam's. Okay, here's the necklace.
Is it gold?
I don't know. It's
Or
gold.
silver?
Oh, it is.
Do you think she put it in there purposefully?
No, it was wrapped up in a bag. And it wasn't a bag. It was that brown paper bag paper.
Are you going to contact her or what?
Well, I don't know. Let's see what it Of course I will. It was
Yeah, that looks very fancy.
it was a Joe Pyle. Oh, okay.
Oh, if that's what it was, then I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, I do worry about it because some of their stuff was really nice. Okay, are we ready?
We're ready.
All right.
Do you want to talk about what sold first or what? What do you want to do here?
You can talk about what sold because you were on fire.
I was on fire.
We have an answer. We have an answer.
Which is
Avon.
Oh, damn it, Avon. Although Avon seems to have some pretty good stuff, I mean,
if this has ever been worn. I mean, it's in perfect condition.
Wow.
No tarnishing.
No nothing.
No nothing. All right.
Well, let's look at what sold this last week. And you're right. I was actually really lucky, although what do you call it? Hey, Scott, good to see you. Would love to get your feedback. DM me, Scott, on last night's live stream. So this week, just yesterday, I sold this teapot with lid. It is not vintage. It is actually very contemporary, but it was quite lovely. Very simple. And now I'm taking issue with eBay right now because it had that free shipping and it should not have had free shipping. And this is the second time eBay and I are going to go round and round on this. So the second thing that I honestly thought I would never get rid of is this. It was new in the box. It's a fairy collection. And this was Joy number 5905. And it's just a simple figurine. And apparently a lot of people love them. And
where did you get that at?
I'm pretty sure I picked this up at Goodwill right around Christmas time. It was cheap, $1 or $2, maybe. I don't know, something close to that. But it was new in box. So that one sold and I made a very nice profit on that, even though it was only $6.20.
Right.
We sold this vintage Hull Imperial mid-century modern planter. I was kind of bummed about getting rid of this one, but you can't keep everything.
No.
And this is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful piece here. I really love this piece. So, and here you can see it's Hull Imperial. So let's move on, see what else. You sold, tell us about this, Tara. You sold this, which you and I disagree on this. We were in a disagreement, Tara.
Yeah, well, we're probably in an agreement that I sold it too cheap, but here's the problem. I bought it too high. I paid too much for it.
Oh, okay.
That in itself is the crux, and it's a learning curve I'm dealing with. I know now, maybe to barter a little bit because they did have a dent, which I had disclosed in the pictures and in the description. But, had I paid lower, I wouldn't have hesitated at the offer. But it is what it is. It's going to, I hope, a lovely home, and they will cherish them, and they are very cool.
They were what, 40s?
I'm guessing 40s or 50s. I think I actually looked it up, but I don't remember.
I think they're 40s. That's just my guess, but I've been wrong before.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here, folks. So this is just a reminder, people are buying. I mean, as bad as things seem, people are buying. This is actually a designer, Ellie Tahari suit that I absolutely loved. And it had this amazing detailing all along. The collars, the buttons were just fabulous. It's a wool blend. It had, of course, the skirt. This went down the sides of the skirt.
Nice.
And it was just a great piece. And there it is in its totality. And then I did throw in a little bonus necklace.
Very nice.
A little bonus there. So that did well. I was happy about that. Our dear cousin bought this.
Patty Lynn?
Patty bought this for Sophia. Oh, I hope she's not watching. So, Patty, if you're watching, don't let Sophia see this. I may have just screwed up. But anyway.
Gorgeous.
This is an H&M. Honestly, if this had been my size, I would have kept it. But it wasn't. And so my cousin Patty, our cousin Patty, I should say, bought this for her daughter, Sophia, our other cousin, who is going to have a birthday next month. Yeah. So I threw in, Tara, some really awesome vintage. You know, Sophia and Patty are both really into big vintage. And so remember that big box of jewelry I bought? Mm-hmm. I sent a bunch of vintage jewelry to Sophia.
Oh, that's awesome.
So some of it can be used for craft items. Mm-hmm. And so, but this shirt was in mint condition. It was just a lovely, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. And like I said, had it been my size, I would have kept it.
Well, and also this is a good opportunity to tell Patty or anybody else, if they're looking for something specific, once we can get out and about again, or we have a couple online auctions and stuff, we do join in.
Right.
So shoot us a message, let us know what you're wanting us to find.
Yes. And once, like Tara said, once we get back into the swing of things, we will certainly do our best to find what you need. So this was a purse I picked up, I think at Heart and Hand, if I remember correctly, for next to nothing. And I had it at a certain price. She countered and I agreed to it. And so I'm tripled my money on that one. So I can't complain about that at all. Let's see what else we got here. I sold this finally. And Tara, going back to your picture thing that you were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I had already put my winter stuff away. So anything that I listed that was wintry type, I had put away. So I had 2 or 3 boxes of this stuff in, my haul area.
It sold. Hello?
Yeah, it sold. Sorry. It sold. I couldn't find it. Because, I have all these boxes in various places.
Yeah, boy, do I know.
Yeah, so I finally found it. And I'm very happy to say that it sold and on its way to, it was a great Eddie Bauer down-filled vest.
Yes.
They got a bargain on this one.
Oh,
a big bargain.
Mm.
Now, I love, love, love when I can sell West Virginia artisan stuff. This is a mug done by Keith Lottie here in West Virginia. And I think this mug is it's everything. It's just everything. The design is fabulous. It's just a great mug. It was beautiful.
Sarah, a mug is not everything unless it's got some liquid gold in it. Coffee.
Well, it'll have plenty of coffee. I actually did very well on that one.
Good.
Now, I think you were with, it was either you or Angelica that was with me when I bought this. Do you remember? Huh?
Not me.
Not you. Okay, so this is Cosmo cosplay jacket. Well, let's just look at the title. Overwatch Soldier 76 extra large jacket cosplay costume jacket. And when I saw it, I thought, this could be something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I bought it and it sold. And I made a very nice profit on this one. Very nice profit. And then if we keep going down here, let's just keep looking. Not too exciting, but I sold these Cricut pieces. I think I paid $1 each.
It was just fabric, right?
It was just fabric.
How much fabric was in it?
It says it right there. Oh, wait, maybe not on that one. Let's see here.
I've just never seen it. I'm just curious.
It's a sampler.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't much. I don't know. It doesn't say.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I think I might have it here.
I thought you sold it.
I did. I've got another one. So I bought a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I made a very nice profit on that one as well. So I paid $2 and I made what, $9.90 or $8.90. So nice return on my investment there.
Mm-hmm.
Do I wish it was more? Yes, but you know, it all adds up. It's you're not going to hit the big money. Now this I did hit big money on. So
I was with you when you bought those.
Right, and they were nothing. I mean, it was with a bunch of other stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was this part of the estate sale?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what? Maybe 50 cents for them?
Yeah, it was. Wasn't it 50% off that day?
Yeah, and these were in a collection of other things, so they may have cost me 50 cents for all of them. For all of them. So I ended up selling them for $16 for all 5. And so they are now on their way to their new home. And let's see what else. This I sold finally.
It's beautiful.
With a mint vintage Brighton leather crossbody double strap logo embellished purse. Got that all out. And it was a great bag. Now, Tara, here's something I didn't know until I sent it out. This part popped out. This came out and you could put your ID right there.
Oh, sweet.
I know. Sweet indeed. But this was a great bag. Great bag.
Okay. What have you listed lately?
Well, we're getting to that. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
We're talking about what we sold last week. Tara's wanting to rush ahead. What do you got going on today? Are you trying to get out of, are you trying to leave?
I have to go to Ripley today. We need Jimmy got approved to go back to work.
Okay. Well, this was quite the surprise for me. I listed these one night and they sold the next day. And they sold for $24.50 and it was a bunch of seam tape. Just,
you know, they're using that to make masks.
Well, I did not know that, but if I had known that, honestly, I would have probably given it away. Right. If they would have said, hey, I'm looking for this to make masks.
Right.
I would have given it away.
Right.
Instead of doing that. So I have some other things that are up on sale, but
well, if it helps you at all today, that's what I'm delivering today is
okay.
I finally got some elastic in. And yes. I've finished some. I made a couple bigger ones because Tessa, you know, and all the girls and Jimmy have bigger heads. And so I have to make them custom for them. So I'm going to take those and some other stuff. And that's what I'm doing later today. And
well, awesome. Hey, Mama. Glad to have you here. Hey, Willard. Hey, Debbie. Scott.
I see who's on here.
Brad, I have not seen you, Brad, in so long. How are you, my friend?
Miss Sarah.
What?
How do I see who is on here?
I'm looking at my watch party.
Oh, okay.
Watch party.
That. Okay.
Yeah, it's a watch party. So here's something I sold. I'm almost regretting selling it, but it is a mid-century modern piece. It's a Yamasan Ikebana studio art pottery vase with a very detailed, intricate texture. I guess this is a design concept. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. Technique. Perfect. This was a fabulous piece, and I ended up doing very, very well on it. It sold for $75, and I think I paid $8 for it.
Yeah.
Next up is a Dooney and Bourke vintage purse. And again, I did very well on this one. I may have paid $3 maybe.
Yeah, $3 or $4.
And ended up selling it for $40. So all in all, we did really well. We did well last week. No complaints here whatsoever.
We did really well last week.
This is another piece, a West Virginia piece that I ended up selling, and to a fellow West Virginian who is not in state anymore. And this is a berry colander, but it can be used. It's actually fairly large, and it can be used for any type of straining, spaghetti or whatever.
If I had known you had that, I would have purchased it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Gary you can find Gary. He still makes these pieces.
It's beautiful, but
yeah.
I don't know why I like it so much. I've got colanders, several of them, but I don't know. It just looks so special.
Well, I ended up selling these as well. These little boudoir lamps. And they were simply adorable. And again, I think those came in some kind of estate sale.
Mm-hmm.
This one finally sold, and I did very well on it. It's just a lovely piece. It was very tiny, and no one really knew what it was for. But we basically thought it was a teapot, it was an infuser, a tea infuser, I think. So anyway, that was really awesome. And I think that's really it on, did I close out? I did. Oops.
I still see you.
Well, I know you still see me, but I closed out of Facebook, out of eBay's, but that's okay. We can now move on to what we are getting ready to list or what we have recently listed. And I have to thank you for something, Tara.
Ooh, really?
So I think it was on our last live stream. I was showing you what I was going to make with that.
I know what you're talking
about. You don't know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about.
So this shade.
Yes.
Which in and of itself is fabulous.
It's gorgeous.
And I will probably list it as well. But you were telling me, you were like, you better look at those candlesticks and make sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I did, because you were right. These are something. I can't read it.
Take a picture of them. Blow it up.
They are worth it. They are worth some money. And I have 2 of them. I did not realize I had 2 of them.
The pair you need a pair to have, it just makes you more money. It's hard to sell a single candlestick unless you're, kind of eclectic and collecting all kinds. I used to do that, and I love the old handled kinds. I've got some pewter ones and silver plated ones. And so
well, I'm glad that I listened to you, because it ends up it's not something that I want to mess up.
But hold on to your little lampshade and you'll find something to put.
this is worth something. This is leaded. It's all leaded glass, and it's stained. It's a beautiful piece,
Anyway,
huh?
signature anywhere?
I have not looked that closely for a signature, but I will. This is one of those pieces I kind of got in again in a lot of stuff at a estate sale. So I will look for that though, now that my interest is obviously more peaked on that one.
Right.
So what are you getting ready to list? What are you going to sell?
Well, actually yesterday I listed, and this is a really good deal, 2 of Jimmy's what kind of jeans are those? Not Abercrombie and Fitch. What's the other store that?
American Eagle?
Eagle. Yeah, I listed 2 pairs, a bundle on eBay. I think it's like $34.99. I mean, these are like brand new jeans.
Hey, Jen. Kitty. Hey,
What?
Jen.
Oh, he's asleep.
Yeah, no kidding. He's passed out.
Yeah.
He's always with us on these shows.
He is. He follows me around like a puppy. I also listed another pair of his jeans, a pair of Levi's. They're also 38, 34s, and a really good price. And I'm getting, and I have some more bad news. I went to iron my 100% silk vintage Victoria's Secret gown. It has a little spot in it where it's caught, the material has caught on something. So it's a no-go. Yeah, I loved them. I had the red one, I had the blue one, and I never wore this one. But it's been through how many moves now? Quite a few.
Too many. I have to tell you though, Tara, real quick, in between, listing, I have a new obsession.
What is it?
TikTok.
Yeah.
You can learn all these savage. I mean, it's awesome.
I don't think 50-year-olds go with TikTok.
That is probably one of the largest demographics on there right now. Believe it or not, over 40 and 50. It's great. It's amazing. It's an amazing platform for connecting with people. For someone like me who is very hard to do things that I feel will humiliate me. Hey, Chad. Hey, Michelle. I miss seeing your absolutely gorgeous, beautiful face and your amazing heart. I miss you. I miss you guys. I miss you. Michelle and I knew each other when we were in Columbia, Missouri, and she is just one of the most lovely human beings on the planet. So always good to see people you love on here and saying hello, like Dawn Jackson as well. Okay, so let's see. And hey guys, if you guys have any questions or comments, let us know. We'd love to talk to you if you want to join us in the conversation. Hey Bert, good to see you, Bert. But if anybody wants to join us in the conversation, you're more than welcome to converse with us. Okay, so you just listed jeans, Tara. Look what I bought.
What is it? It looks like a flashlight.
It's a special flashlight. Look what it does. See here? Can you see it? Oh, hold on. You probably can't see it because of the green screen. Oh, darn it. Darn it.
Blue light?
It's a black light, and this is, darn it. I want you guys to see this. Hold on. I'm going to do this. You still can't see it, can you? Well, I don't know why, but anyway, it is, it glows. So it's Vaseline glass. What is it? Uranium glass, Vaseline glass. And I have a Hazel Atlas bowl listed right now that is also vintage uranium Vaseline glass. It glows green. So black light. Dawn had it right. Dawn's on it.
I said blue. I don't know why I was thinking it was, but I also will be listing a number of bracelets. 2 old ones by they are sorry, I can't remember.
You can't multitask her.
Whiting. No, I'm reading what I bought. Can't remember the name of it. It's by Whiting and Davis. They're 2 vintage.
Those are very nice. Their purses, some of their purses can be worth quite a bit of money.
Yeah, I went online to eBay before I bought this. And so anyway, and then I also bought a lot of Alex and Annie jewelry.
Alex and Annie.
Yeah, with their bracelets. And I'm blaming Adriana because she totally got me hooked on them with my first ever Alex and Annie bracelet, or Annie, however you say it.
Annie.
So, but anyway, I bought a lot of them, and so they're very diverse. You know, sometimes you have to be careful with those lots. You got to really zoom in, or and if you don't look at them, they can be all initials.
Right. So I have several, and mine are all about wanderlust, camping, outdoors.
Yeah, but I don't want all initials.
So I have a special made Alex and Annie bracelet, and I got to meet their CEO one time. Yes, it was very interesting. Now, I typically sometimes will have them, but today I have my Morgan Ray leather bracelet on, and I'm showing it off because Morgan Ray is West Virginia artisan.
I remember. I remember you talking about it.
I love this thing. I love it. It says, let's see here. And if you're interested, go to Morgan Ray's website or Facebook page, and it's RHEA, Morgan Ray, RHEA. Unit Tara.
Yes.
Tara, pay attention.
Yes. I'm paying attention.
She made shoes for John Legend.
Ooh.
So it says, I am enough. I am worthy. I am courageous. I am beautiful. I'm joyful. Blah, you know, I'm proud. It's just a really nice piece, and I love it.
Okay. So, you know, I've also been sourcing through online purchases, right? Bought the bracelets, both the Whiting Davis and the Alex and Annie or Ani, and then I have a bid on something that is for me. Would you like to see it?
Sure.
You don't seem very...
I am. I'm very interested. You're frozen. Oh, it's a scale. Is that for your kitchen?
Yes.
Okay.
And then my other 2 scales that I have in the kitchen. What's that look for? What?
Nothing. I think it's great.
Well, you know, I decorate them. I repurpose them. You can put ferns on them.
Hey, Jean. Good to see you.
I don't know what weird look is on your face at me.
Nothing. You just have a lot of really cool stuff in your kitchen. First of all, your kitchen's huge, which is good because you got a lot of stuff in there. I can't keep up with you. I can't keep up with all this decorating and.
Well, Jimmy just remodeled the kitchen.
I know, and it's great. And I kind of miss, you know, when we redid our kitchen, we have now cabinets all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah, I wish we'd done that.
Well, but in some cases, I really like how you've done yours because you've got those cool things laid out on top, and it looks really cool.
Oh, you're sucking up now because last time you said it was too cluttered.
It was. I do think it's too cluttered, but I do think it looks nice. But for me, it's a little bit much. I mean, literally, I am getting anxiety thinking about it right now. I need to breathe. Okay.
Well, I do want to send Jimmy away one weekend and paint the cabinets. I know they're brand new, but I really want white. So I was talking to Tammy Wickham the other day, and her husband just redid a whole bunch of kitchen cabinets. Oh, they look fabulous.
Tammy from Eldon? Oh, goodness gracious. Well, let me show you what I listed and what I already have. I'm going to show you guys what I already have interest in.
I saw that.
These are probably 1900s, 1920s. Hey, Kathy.
I think they're earlier than that.
I would say turn of the century. Hey, Kathy. Good to see you again today. Glad you joined last night. Yeah, these are, they have obviously been repaired.
Yeah. Wow.
And I don't know if that's a crack or what. I don't know if you can see it, but
yeah, I see it.
Then there's another pair here. Now,
legs.
Yeah, one of them is marked SPA, I think, and the other one is marked MMR. And so, well, I'll be back, Kathy. I hope you'll share those every Monday night. And, hey, invite people to see what we're doing here today. So yeah, I've got these listed. It actually comes in the original case as well.
I saw that.
It's a little banged up, but these things are great for period pieces, movie sets, things like that. That could, definitely be used for things like that. So, what else you got? What else have you listed?
I'm getting ready to list the they're a pair of men's shoes. They're the body shoe by Hush Puppies, which was an excellent brand, and they're brand new, never been worn.
Nice. I loved Hush Puppies when we were kids.
Yeah, they're walking shoes. They are extremely comfortable and high-end shoes. These are high-end. Not Jimmy Choo high-end, but they're comfortable.
They're no Manolo Blahniks.
No, but I found a pair on one of my sourcing places the other day, and they're still only $9.99
for a pair of Manolo Blahniks.
Mm-hmm.
Have they been worn?
I don't think so. I don't think so. If they had, it was really little.
Well, you know what I still have to go pick up, right?
No.
The Chanels.
Oh.
Remember when I went into this, for all of you guys that are watching, this is no joke. So I went into the Goodwill, and it's like I have a radar detector. I'm not kidding. And I turned, and there they were. It was like they had this aura around them.
I have said that about you.
And I'm like,
you walk in the door, and it's like something way across.
Magical. It's magical. So I was like,
I'm out of here. I'm going in.
And so literally I went over there, snatched him up, and I was like, okay, I need to check them out because they could be fake. So I looked, and I'm like, oh my God, these are actually authentic Chanel shoes. So I put them in my cart. I think I put my bag on top so no one would see them. And they did need resold. So I took them to the best folks here in Charleston, West Virginia to resole. And of course, then this whole COVID thing hit, and now I can't pick them up until whenever. So I will be posting those as soon as I get them. What else you got?
Dawn
says, that sounds like Bob.
Yeah.
It would be fun if, Dawn, I wish we all lived closer because we would have so much fun. We should do like meet in the middle, like meet in Kentucky and like have a picking weekend.
And that'd be fun.
Oh my gosh, it would be so much fun.
I'm looking for that. How do you spell Milano Blahnik?
Manolo Blahnik.
M-I.
You guys see what I got to work with here? Huh? No, I'm just kidding. Manolo, M-A-N-O-L-O, Blahnik, B-L-A-H-N-I-K.
Y'all see what I got to work with around here? N-I-K?
Yes. Well, while Tara's looking that up, I'm going to share a few other pieces that I'm going to be listing. And first, I'm going to show you something I found that is quite interesting and has me very intrigued because I think it's incredibly special. I think it is. It came in a very simple frame, and it is this piece. And it is, now this could be, African art. Kathy asks, where do we find our finds? Where do you list your finds? We list them on eBay, and we are the Twin Pickers on eBay as well. That's our store name. And so you will find everything from Manolo Blahnik shoes. We were just talking about the Elie Tahari designer suit that I sold. Some of these things I've had for a while. Some things we source outside. And here somewhere I will show you. I thought I brought it in. I could have swore I brought it in. I'm actually going to be posting some those battery packs for tools. There it is, here. So I bought a box of tools, and there were 5 of these in there, along with the charger, and they work. And then there was a what do you call the round saw, rotary saw? Is it a rotary saw? Skill saw? There was a skill saw in there, so I'm keeping that. Even though Dad gave me one, I'm going to probably keep this one. And I mean, even stuff like this. This is, a compass. This is an old compass.
Do you have that listed?
Yeah, this one's already listed. So yes. So Kathy, we find them at thrift stores, Goodwills, yard sales, estate sales. Estate sales are great, by the way. Yeah. You can still do some online sales. I've got to go pick some stuff up in Bluefield. But with everything that's happening, I'm not going to be going there until all this lifts. But Kathy, Tara, and I do this because, obviously we're twins, and we live about an hour and a half apart. And this is just our way of getting together, and we have so much fun and really enjoy each other's company. We both have our strengths in terms of what to find and what is of value. And so we have a great time doing it. And if we get to bring our mom along with us, it's even more fun. So yeah, that's what we do. So, but going back to what
I kind of have to be careful with shopping with you, because the other day we were at an estate sale picking up our items, and I asked.
This has been a long time ago. This was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's true. This was even longer than that. And so I said, can we go in the kitchen? Which was kind of stretching it a little bit. It was pretty gross.
Old building.
What did I find in there?
Those glasses.
Fiesta ware. You're like, oh, I like them, Mom. And I'm like, get your hands off of them.
Yeah. Sometimes Tara and I have to give and take a little bit, because we'll both find something at the same time. And it's like, okay, you take it, or no, you take it. And that's usually how it goes. No, you take it. No, you take it. But it all works out. I actually have several Fiesta glasses downstairs I haven't even listed yet. So, but going back to this piece, it is literally just a piece of cardboard, but this is fabric. This is some type of fabric.
Is it vinyl? Vinyl?
No.
Is it embroidered?
No, I don't know what it is, Tara. Honestly, I am curious. So if anyone watching knows what this could be,
so every piece, every part of that is fabric.
except for the cardboard. This is cardboard, the back.
Right.
But all of this is fabric. And I don't know if that's painted on or what. But then I don't want to lift it up too much because I don't want to see. I don't know. I really don't know. It's very well done. The fabric is fraying on the sides. You can see, I think, hopefully a little bit on the sides. The fabric is fraying, but it's just a very unique piece. And I do have a friend who kind of collects African American history pieces that she might like this. So we'll see. What else do you have that you're going to list that you got with you?
I don't have much with me. I'm sorry about that. But I've got I think I mentioned this the other day. My Ted Baker.
Ted Baker shoes.
Ted Baker shoes, relatively good condition, you know.
Hey everyone, thanks to all that are joining us. Good to have you. Good to have you. Those of you that were watching the replay, it's also great to have you here. If you're watching us from YouTube, be sure and subscribe. We're just getting started on YouTube, so we're excited about that new journey. And you know, obviously, we're just, like I said, rolling this out, and we'll get better with time, I'm sure. But yeah, follow us, give us some feedback. We love it when friends come in and say, hey, I love this. Could you do that? Whatever. And give us some feedback and you know, just support our having a good time. So I want to show Tara what I am going to be listing later today. I'll show you the bigger one. Kathy, that's one of the reasons that Tara and I do this, is because so much of this stuff, and especially in West Virginia, as we were talking about last night, Kathy, you were joining us on the live stream. We have the third oldest population in the nation. We used to be the second, but now we're the third oldest population in the nation. So a lot of this stuff, this is actually Occupy Japan. So Japanese vintage wear is, you know, can be extremely valuable, but the occupied in Japan pieces can be more valuable. So these are two little pictures. You know, I have no idea what they were used for. Maybe syrup, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But they're lovely. They are hand painted and they're gorgeous. And we don't want these things lost or thrown away. So Tara and I have also talked about maybe starting our own, like, estate clean out company, because a lot of these folks are women, older women, and they may not want a bunch of men in their house. You know what I'm saying? So we've talked about it. I don't know. Well, I don't know. And some things are hard for us to give up, but you know, but we've talked about that. We don't know what we're going to do yet. We'll see.
Yeah. We also, I had mentioned to you, and I don't have it with me, that aluminum pot that I painted with the lid. The tea. I'm going to be listed.
Fabulous. I have to give shout outs and kudos to Tara here, because Tara, again, we were talking earlier about strengths, and I seem to have a radar for, you know, I'm peasant poor, but I have great valuable taste, expensive taste. And but it's interesting. Years ago, that was really important to me, but today I don't even really care. You know, I'm hardly ever out of a t-shirt now. Yeah. So it's so fascinating, but Tara has this amazing gift to be able to repurpose items and make things something new out of something old. And she does just a wonderful job. So this piece that she's getting ready to list, I would encourage you all to look at and see if it's something that may be of interest to you. Maybe it's not. But Tara does a lot of repurposing. I actually did some repurposing. She inspired me, and I bought two, which I really need to get that one off mom and dad's porch. I bought two really tall, I mean, like my height, lamp posts.
Mhm.
And then I found the old, really big lamp post lights. And they're not matches, but they matched well enough. And I made these really tall street lamps out of them for Christmas. I rewired them all by myself and everything.
That's kind of scary. But what are you going to do with this one over here?
I'm going to do the same thing.
I would like to buy that.
Well, you don't have to buy that. You can help me do it and you can have it.
Well, it will go out in the front yard where that tree was at.
That would be great. I think that's wonderful. We'll paint it, probably paint it black.
Mhm.
And then
To match the roof.
that, oh, maybe you just do the top to match. I don't know. But anyway, that lampshade that is for that one is actually more worth more than what I have.
Mhm.
Hi, Stacy.
The other thing.
Hold on. Stacy, we were talking about you the other day. I think it was you. Stacy was in our high school, right? Tara?
Stacy.
Kimker.
Yes.
Stacy, didn't you go to high school with us? Yeah. So wasn't Stacy the one that kicked my ass one time?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I think we were in middle school and I don't really remember what it was about or anything, but let me tell you, Stacy was not someone, I think it was Stacy. I could be completely wrong here, but I think it's Stacy.
You know stuff that I don't recall at all. And I know that when I had my ATV wreck, I hit my head really hard and had a concussion. So I don't know if it's because of that, which the doctor said I would, but
you don't remember things?
I remember this stuff.
Oh, no. I do. But I don't. You remember stuff I don't remember either.
Well, that's true, but not the way you do.
Okay, so Stacy's like, what? I don't know, Stacy. I keep thinking it was you. I obviously that was a long time ago, and we're big, all grown up now, big girls and boys. But I can't remember what it was about. But yeah, I think it was you. I didn't mess with you anymore after that. It was right outside of the shop class.
Okay, well, let's move on.
Yeah, but it was all in good fun.
I have 4 doorknobs. Post.
Oh, Tara, is that red or black?
No, it's white actually. I don't know why it's showing. See the white?
Yeah, I see the white, but what's that?
It's brass.
Oh, it's brass. It is fabulous.
Modern. These are modern.
Oh.
And they're beautiful. They really are gorgeous. No, I may not list them. I might put them on my new desk.
We hear a lot of that from Tara.
Yeah.
Hey, Stacy, where are you at these days? Are you still in Eldon? Big Mo? Let me show you what I have, Tara.
Okay.
That I didn't know anything about. Can you see them?
What are they?
Oh, these are called Lucky Crickets. And you can't see them because of the green screen application on this.
I see.
It comes in a box.
Yeah.
And it actually, they're supposed to chirp when you open them, but I think the battery's gone out on it and it won't chirp.
You take one out, or are they in the box?
They're in the box now. Well, I can take it. I can show you a little bit here because, maybe I won't.
Okay.
No, you can lift the bottom out that shows, but it's just, I don't have anything to really grab onto it and I don't want to mess it up. But you lift the bottom out and they're attached to these little batteries and you're supposed to put them in the light. And when you open the box, it chirps, but I can't get it to work. So I'm
really interested when you list that because, anytime I hear a cricket, I'm not wanting to encourage it. And, I have come really close to going insane or shooting them with a shotgun because they're small and you want to hit your target and
You can't
you
find
don't.
them.
Damn little critters. I'm shocked that somebody would actually want to listen to that.
In Japan, in parts of Asia, they are considered lucky.
Well, why wouldn't, well, we need to create some that are whippoorwills. Everybody loves a whippoorwill. Okay, moving on.
Going back, I'm contemplating listing this. It's a little planter.
It's gorgeous.
It is not marked, but you know what I think I might do instead? I might keep it and put some hens and chickens from the farm in it.
Perfect. That would be really nice.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I have a bunch of smalls I'm going to be listing. So these are Wade's, little Wade figurines. This is, can you see him? He's a little hedgehog.
Where did you find the lovelies?
Where did I find them? I don't know. I think they were in a estate sale. Look at the bunny rabbit.
They're adorable.
Anyway, they're adorable. I have a ton of these. Now, these are not valuable, but the houses are. It's my understanding if you can find the little Wade houses, those are quite valuable.
Really?
Yes. And going back to some silver pieces. This is just a double shell tray, probably kind of a condiment tray. It is marked on the bottom. I have not looked that mark up yet. It has a crown on it and some initials. So I will be looking this up before I list it, but it's gorgeous. Just lovely. See how nice it would go. See, we combine shipping, everyone.
So right? Are your candlesticks pewter?
No, they're silver plated.
See, it looks very different from the silver plated you just showed there.
Well, these are not pewter at all.
And it says silver.
Yes. Again, I don't have my thing here. God, I can't see anymore. Anyway. Yes. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on, guys. Don't laugh. Someday you're going to be in the same boat.
You have to take a picture with your phone.
Well, my other phone's on the watch party.
Oh.
So this is called Godinger Silver Art Company. And it's marked Godinger right there.
That's right. I looked that up when we were on the last.
Yeah, you did. So, but I have two of those, so I'm going to be listing them. Moving to something a little bit more contemporary. I cannot believe I'm getting rid of these. I'm selling my Gucci glasses.
They look really nice on you.
I know, don't they?
They do.
But I never wear them anymore.
Why?
Because I can't see. I have to have glasses on.
Yeah, mine are prescription. Yeah.
And mine aren't. Yeah, these aren't prescriptions. So, I mean, I guess I could go to Dr. Ramsey and see if he could put prescriptions.
They can do that. They can absolutely do that. But now you're teasing people, so
maybe not such a good idea.
Yeah, maybe
hey,
not.
Terry, I miss seeing your smiling face, Terry. How's your wife? How are you, Terry? By the way, I have quite a few friends. I know Kathy and Stacy, and Stacy knows Tara, but there's several people here that don't know my twin sister, Tara. So everyone, this is my twin sister, Tara. And she lives in Roane County, and this is what we do together to have fun and just, putz around and have a great time doing things. And we just have fun. We just have fun finding treasures at thrift markets and flea markets and thrift stores and yard sales and antique stores and all kinds of places. We just go lots of different places and find lots of great stuff. And I know we're running out of time, so I will.
Yeah, we are.
This will be listed this week.
Very
Beautiful Coach bag.
I love it.
It is lovely. Remember, I sold that wristlet not too long ago.
Right.
That was very similar.
Mine hasn't sold yet, and I'm kind of a little hurt over that because it's like brand new.
I'm sorry.
I know.
So this is actually already listed. I love this purse. This is exclusive for Jana. It's solid. It's all leather.
You get a hold of Terry about that?
Terry who?
She was wanting to know about want to know the measurements.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And it clips. It's got this great little, handle on it. So it can be a crossbody. It's kind of a small crossbody, but it's a great bag, big enough for your phone. Dawn, you were? Stacy and her were next door neighbors.
Really?
I had no idea. Go figure. The things you learn. Stacy, I think it was you. I'm not sure, but I'll have to look it up. But let me tell you, you kicked my butt. Hey, Carissa, good to see you. Carissa Coleman just joined us. All right, I need to clean this up, but because this has been in storage, I cannot believe I'm going to say goodbye to it because it is like one of my prized possessions.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, it needs, see, it needs just cleaned up. It's been sitting, up in my closet. This is actually an Ellie Tahari bag as well. No, Stacy, I think it was you. I really do. Of course, no hard feelings now, but I can't remember what it was about. But can we be friends now? No, seriously, that was so funny. It was funny. It wasn't funny then, but it was fun. It's funny now. Let's see. What else do we have here? Again, I'm going to be listing all of these. I'm going to probably list some of them on Marketplace and some of them on based on eBay because these are 8-volt batteries that go into some type of equipment like a skill saw or a saw or a drill or whatever. They work. I have 5 of them plus the charging station itself. So I will be selling that as well. And then, yeah, we got lots of stuff happening. I found a selfie stick in one of the boxes that I bought at an estate sale.
Well, those really dropped off the market, but I mean, I know some people still use them, but man, somebody made a fortune in a short time with those.
Stacy says, yes, I'm so sorry. Oh, Stacy, you're so sweet. It's comical today. The things we did in school, I mean, maybe I did something stupid. It was probably me. I probably said something really dumb or was a smart ass or something. Who knows? But, bygones are bygones. Anyway, I'm sure I don't remember much about high school.
We are so different from back then.
So different from high school. So different. Yeah. We're smart.
Yeah.
So, I will tell you.
There's a quote that says something to the effect, and I can't even remember, maybe it was Benjamin Franklin, that we grow old too fast and wise too late.
Yep. Isn't that the truth? Mm-hmm. That is so true.
Listen,
well, I will tell you for this, Tara, I did buy the little extension to go on there so it holds my phone. I may be using this out in the wild.
Well, I have my little thing ready for my Loom Cube as soon as I get it, which hopefully is today.
Your what?
My light box.
How big is it?
It's not very big. It's portable, so
Uh,
it can go
why
on your.
are you getting it though? Why are you taking it places?
Well, I don't know that I will, but it's
Oh.
for if I want to, I can. I mean, I like to take photography. If I've got a little light on the subject, it might turn out better.
Well, and let's just say this before we wrap things up. But the other thing is, Tara is a freaking phenomenal photographer. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
So kind.
What?
You're so kind.
Well, you are. I mean, I have photos of that she's taken hanging up in my house. So she does a phenomenal job. She has a great eye. Whereas, I can walk into a Goodwill and like, oh, those are Chanel's. Tara can like take a picture and know exactly what angle and how to, the shutter and everything. She knows all that stuff. I don't. Which, by the way, I also will be selling my Canon camera on eBay.
Which one is it?
The D3000.
I don't know what that one is.
Well, it doesn't have my new, no, it's a Nikon. I'm sorry. That one's a Nikon. My new Canon, is Wi-Fi for live streaming. So there's no, I don't take, Dawn says, yes, you are.
Oh,
Stacy doesn't remember. I guess it was, like I said, I could be wrong, but I don't know. Let's see, what else would we have going on? So I would say in the last 2 weeks, we did over 800 in sales, which doesn't sound a lot, but right now their sales are dropping off. Tara and I are part of reseller communities. So we, are part of Facebook groups with people who do the same thing. And a lot of them are experiencing some, a big downturn in their sales. Yeah. I, before this happened, literally right before this happened, bought 3 major pieces. I bought a Cushman contemporary dining set from the 40s or 50s, and it is absolutely fabulous. And I bought some Lane side tables that are, again, mid-century modern. And then I bought what's that photography thing? It's some kind of slide. What was it, Tara?
Yeah, it's like you look at your
the negatives.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, so it slides in, and I paid. I was what, $45.
Yeah, no, you paid more than. Well, no, I think you did pay.
I think it was 45. But here's what was interesting. So Tara and I are looking at it, and this guy comes over, and he's like, "Ooh, that's a nice piece." And I caught on immediately, and I'm like, "Yeah, we're thinking about buying it. We're just kind of contemplating getting it into the car." And
yeah,
he was on it, and he followed us around for a while, Tara.
He did.
And so I was like, But I did have someone buy it, and then all this crap hit the fan, and he ended up backing out of the sale. And he just emailed me and said, right now I can't do it because I don't know what's going to happen. And of course we understood completely. And we're not going to hold stuff like that. We didn't put any negative feedback. In fact, Tara and I at least I don't think Tara is, we don't leave negative feedback per se. My biggest concern right now is, are people okay? Like someone backed out of a sale or didn't pay, and I just wrote, I hope you're okay. Because in these days, you don't know. Stacy says, I hope you're wrong, but I know back then I didn't take no crap from anyone, but I thought I was very well liked. I was friends with everyone. So yes, Stacy, you were a badass. I'm just going to you were a badass. I mean, like, everybody was in awe of you. And I'm kind of in that mode. I don't take crap from anybody. And you should see Tara and I together. We're quite intimidating. People tell me all the time I'm very intimidating, especially when I was still in politics. People thought I was very intimidating. But like you, I get along with everybody, and so yeah, it's interesting to think back about who we were and the lessons we've learned, and that's one of the things I really like about thrifting with Tara is, first of all, it brings back a lot of nostalgia in some cases because it may have been something we had or we worn or we played with as kids. Or it could be something our parents had. Maybe it was a china set or something along those lines. And so it brings back memories from when we were kids. And then the other thing is just the history of, like, again, this piece, who made it? What's the story behind it? I've had some really old pieces, the glasses. How old was the person when they got these glasses? How bad was their vision? Were they in school? Were they, I'm sure for some people, those were expensive back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, TJ Gaggers. It's like an Eldon Moe reunion here. Good to see you, TJ. Yeah, seriously, it's like getting to be a class reunion. This is awesome. Mustangs, go Mustangs, right, Tara?
That's right.
So yeah, we're going to be listing a lot. I listed a ton of shoes last week. I showed Tara. I showed Tara my inventory room.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was really spiffy, and Tara did not think it was spiffy. But I mean, I got it all cleaned up. It's all organized. Tara's raising her eyebrows. Now, I do have
room to talk.
Yeah, you really don't. You can't find a vase. But I will tell you, I do have that dining room set downstairs in my kind of family room, off the family room area.
Yeah.
Chip's not happy about it, but that piece is currently for sale on Marketplace for $1,500. I can promise you I did not pay even close to that, but it is probably worth about $2,000 to $2,500. And then
only going to appreciate in that.
Well, some do, some don't. It just depends. The economy obviously has an effect on that. So I may sit on it for the next 2 years. I don't know. Fortunately, I'm in a pretty good position to be able to do that. The second thing I bought were those Lane tables. They're selling easily for $400, like on Cherish, I think it's called. Mm-hmm. Now those are inflated prices, so I've got them for sale for $200 each. $200 for the set. No, $300 for the set. I think $300 for the set, which is more than reasonable. Mm-hmm. Not $400 for single, but so I've got those. I can assure all of you, I didn't even pay close to that for these. I think the tables were $10 each, maybe 20. And then I don't really remember what the table and chairs were. Tara came and helped me pick them up and took them home. And I'm halfway tempted. I have a 1950s dinette set in my kitchen now, and the Hoosier cabinet. I've almost got the top stripped, and it's going to be sanded next. So we'll see if I put that back up. I don't know if I will, or if I'll put it maybe downstairs in my inventory room to kind of keep things together. I don't know yet. I just don't.
Send me the height of those tables you have listed.
Well, do you remember the tables we had when we were kids? Like
I know which ones you got.
Oh, yeah. I'll send it to you.
Send me the list or the height of them.
I'll give you a discount.
Oh, thanks. That's nice. It's nice to have contacts.
I know.
No. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, guys, we're going to wrap things up. Thank you all again for joining us. We are the Twin Pickers. I am Sarah B. and WV, and this is my twin sister T. And we love talking about what we can find to flip for a profit. What we can find.
I think.
What?
We seem to talk about everything.
We do. We have so much fun on these, and it's fun to have people that you've known in your past join you, and you come like Stacy, those interesting little memories that you. And again, I don't remember much about school. Not that I was, Bye, Dawn. You be blessed too. It wasn't like I was drinking and doing. I didn't do any of that.
That was probably me.
Huh? Yeah, that was you. And so I was just so incredibly shy and insecure. Man, was I insecure. Woo! And today, you know what? I am all good because it's just the older you get, it's like you said earlier, Tara, you grow old too fast, you grow wise too slow, too late.
Too late. I think that's it. I think that's quote. Well, look it up for next time. But anyway,
now, before we go,
I'm going to search for a picture.
Yeah, Tara lost a picture.
Their message, and I don't know what I'm going to do with my new fancy Avon necklace.
Well, maybe you can give it away. Before we go, I just want to pay tribute.
Oh, yeah, Miss Doodlebug.
My baby girl. It was a year yesterday that she has been gone, and I miss her so much.
I know exactly that feeling.
So on that note, before I start bawling, thank you all again for joining us. We really do appreciate you. If you want to join us on screen, we'd love to have you. If you want to talk about the treasures you find, and the picking that you do, join us and let's have a conversation here at the Pickers Table. We'd love to have you. So until next week, see you then. Bye, everyone.